You love deeply. You give yourself away. And at first, it seems that someone finally sees you. He looks for you, pays attention to you, makes you believe that maybe this time it will be different. But suddenly, he changes. He disappears, cools down, leaves you confused, and you ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Why does he walk away just when I'm starting to get attached? Why do I always end up in this situation? If this has happened to you, if you're experiencing it now, I want you to know this is no coincidence, and more importantly, this is not your fault. There is an invisible, silent reason hidden deep inside that makes you feel attracted without realizing it, precisely to men who don't know, can't or won't really choose you. And today, in this video, I'm going to show you what that reason is, where it comes from, and above all, how you can start today to break free from this cycle. And for the first time, build a love where you are chosen, prioritized, and not discarded. So stay with me, because what you're going to hear now could completely change the way you love, and above all, the way you love yourself. And here's the truth that no one ever told you. It was never about them. It was never about that man who disappeared, the one who rejected you, the one who made you believe you weren't enough. It's not about what they do, nor what they fail to do. The hardest, and at the same time, most liberating, truth is that it's about you, about something much deeper, much more invisible, much quieter. It's about the emotional wounds you carry, and which have been controlling, without you realizing it, exactly who you fall in love with. And do you know what's most cruel? These wounds make you confuse love with absence. They make you think it's normal to have to fight to be chosen. They make you believe that if he avoids you, rejects you, it's because you need to try harder, give more of yourself. But the truth is, when you have a wound of abandonment, a wound of rejection, of not being enough, your brain, your heart, and even your body feel a magnetic, almost addictive connection with the very person who triggers that pain. That's why it seems that you choose wrong, and that it always goes wrong. Because in reality, it's not a conscious choice. It's emotional programming. And as long as this wound is alive inside you, you'll continue to fall in love, not with the one who loves you, but with the one who hurts you, in the way you learned to call love back then. And now, I want to show you exactly how this wound was formed, and how it has shaped your love life to this day. When you have an anxious attachment style, love doesn't feel like security. It feels like anxiety. You don't feel peace. You feel a tightness in your chest, constant anguish. It's that feeling of, will he answer? Will he disappear? Have I done something wrong? Love, for you, never arrives lightly. It arrives with doubts, with fear, with that feeling of always being on the verge of losing. And without realizing it, you automatically start to feel attracted to those who are distant, those who run away, those who give you crumbs, and disappear when you start to want to get closer. It's as if you're living a cycle addicted to proving yourself, to giving yourself away, to trying to feel enough, in the hope that one day you'll finally be chosen. But it didn't start with him, nor with the last one, nor with the others. It started much earlier, way back, when you were just a child. Maybe you grew up with emotionally unavailable parents, parents who were, but weren't, parents who gave you love, but also gave you silence, absence, coldness, or parents who were so busy, so overwhelmed, so emotionally distant, that they made you believe, without realizing it, that love is something unstable, that in order to be loved, you have to make an effort, behave, be perfect, not be a nuisance, or even accept crumbs and smile as if that were love enough. But here's a truth that could change everything. That's not love. It's trauma. It's anxious attachment. It's emotional programming that you were unintentionally taught. And healing that isn't about changing others. It's not about waiting for that man to change, to come back, to see you. Healing it is about you. It's about reprogramming your nervous system, which has learned that love is anxiety, waiting, absence. It's about teaching your body, your mind, and your heart that real love doesn't hurt, doesn't generate doubt, and doesn't make you wonder if you're enough. And you know what happens when you start this process? You stop chasing love. You stop chasing someone who never wanted to choose you. And without realizing it, you start to become an emotionally secure woman, a woman who chooses herself, and who, inevitably, begins to attract men who also choose, mature men, present, available, men who know how to love, the way you've always deserved. You weren't born to beg for love, to spend your whole life trying to feel enough, trying to be seen, trying to be chosen. You were born to be loved, to be looked in the eye and heard without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. I choose you, today, tomorrow, and every day. You were born to live a love where there is no room for crumbs, a love where there is no silence, disappearance, games, doubts, or absences. But before you can be chosen by someone, you need to choose yourself. Look at yourself and say to yourself, I no longer accept being ignored, not by others, not by me. Because when you choose yourself, everything changes, and what used to make you run simply no longer has any power over you. And do you know what's most beautiful? The love you've been looking for outside finally begins to be born inside. And from that place, you begin to attract not those who hurt you, but those who truly love you, the way you've always deserved. If this message touched you, if in some way you felt understood, then I invite you to stay. Here at the Relationship Mirror, this is our safe space, a place for you to understand your wounds, heal your pain, and above all, remember every day that you are worthy of a love where you don't have to beg. Here, we heal together. Here, you learn to choose yourself. And from that, you begin to attract those who also choose you. So if it makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And if you feel you need to take the next step, then the video you need to watch now is this one. Click on it, because there, I'm going to guide you on the path to freeing yourself, once and for all, from this cycle that hurts you.